Hello everybody and welcome to my first Minecraft building tutorial. Now, actually I was asked by Sean to do this mainly, but a few other people have asked me about my builds. Now, the pilgrimage is actually fast approaching, which is kind of weird to say because it's been ages since I've been able to get things done on that. But basically I'm going to start by doing one of the basic things in the pilgrimage that there's quite a lot of, which is fortresses. So basically, today I'm going to show you how to build a medieval fortress wall. Now, for this demonstration, I'm going to make a 30 long wall, 3 thick, and I think towers will be 15 high, so walls will be 10 high, if I can get this right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I just really cocked that up. What? I just, like, that was awful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got a bad memory. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There we go. Right, okay, now that's not a very long wall, and in fact, I don't believe that's 30, to be perfectly honest. I think I just really mucked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 26, 27, 28, 29. That's fair. I'm not used to that. But so once you've got your 30 long wall, what we're going to do is we're going to pull it out again. Now, the basics of building is that you go, when you start Minecraft, you're doing basic ass builds, so basic, and you end up thinking, oh god, and you get to a point later in your Minecraft building stage where you end up putting far too much detail in, which, to be honest, it ruins the build. Because you can't forget that you're actually playing Minecraft. You're not playing a different game. You're still playing this game. You need to remember that everything is square. It is flat. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you quite basic builds. Actually, it's not going to be, amazing. It's not going to be, it's not gonna blow you away or anything. It's gonna be quite just nice, Going to be big enough, flat enough, so on. So it's just going to be around about. I've just caught that up. It's going to be. It's going to be a mixture of both detail and just plain. So trust your eye. That's always the thing that you've got to do. Just trust the way it looks. Don't go too over the top with anything. You've just got to be. Oh dear, I think I didn't even go on Do Not Disturb. Give me a moment, guys. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't hit Do Not Disturb. That was something I meant to do. But basically, you just trust your eye, don't go over the top. Just basically, if you think it's looking good, trust your own judgment and follow it through until it's finished. Don't just sit there and go, oh no, this, I think it'll be good, but I don't trust in my, sight, so I'm going to say, no, I'm just going to scrap it. Never do that. Another thing is, if you go far with a build, and then you just decide that you want rid of it, like, say you're not happy with it, and you get to a certain point, just continue with it. You don't want to continue. You don't want to, like, put yourself down. 1, 2, is that 5? Yeah, it's 5. Right, so that's the height we're going to for the wall. So this is going to be a relatively long video, which I was hoping it wouldn't be, but it seems as if it's going to be. Now, all the items I have below are basically what you're going to need to make this build. So if you've been looking for a wall or anything like that, if you're just unsure on how to make it look good, I've got a few techniques for lighting and everything, so hopefully this should be of use to people who don't know. Now, first, we're going to have to count out to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is 15, 16. We're going to make a 4 wide gate. So that's right down the middle. So let me open this. You always want there to be stone floor. Say if you're going into a courtyard or something, you decide. I mean, a place that we visit in the pilgrimage, Sea-Watch, it is got cobblestone to make it look nice. Just use different techniques. I didn't put cobblestone in my little hotbar, and all I'm going to be using is the stuff in the hotbar. So, guys, if you're following this tutorial, this is all you need. It's going to be nice. Now, the actual things itself don't have roofs on them. So basically, what we're going to, like, I know that's basically a style that some people like to do. They have like roofs on their towers and things, but see, to be honest, if you're going for this kind of type of medieval build, roofs aren't needed. Who needs a roof? You don't have roofs on towers. Like, if you look back in medieval towers, very few of them had roofs. They were all still battlements and things that were on the top. So that's what we're going to be doing today. It's going to be a very basic medieval build. I've actually got a new mouse. I was having problems with my other mouse. This is really nice. I mean, I didn't even have to take time to get used to this mouse. It's very good. My middle mouse button, well, the button would work, but scrolling wouldn't. So I had to be like clicking like the actual keys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that kind of thing to get the things on my hotbar. So that was a pain in the butt, and I couldn't play certain games such as Mountain Blade because I couldn't scroll, meaning I couldn't switch my weapon. And in some cases that would be a complete pain in the ass. So yeah, just about. That is somebody sneaking about in the background. If you can hear that, I don't know if you can hear that. Somebody's sneaking about, and he's stealing my donuts. How dare you? Fat. So yeah, just trust your judgment is the basic part of it. So you have to map it out evenly or it's not going to work. That's why I went for 30, because that's basically what I went for Sea-Watch, and I know this works, so I decided I'm just going to go for 30. Now, the gate can be a bit weird, a bit awkward to manage, but hopefully we'll get through that without too much trouble. Now, once I have built this side of the wall, we know what we've got to do. So, hang on. So this is actually a brand new world. If you just saw that achievement there, that was when I was getting the things ready for this video. So we put up 5 in the wall, and I've got a really smart, actually, my friend Ed helped me with this when we were building proper Sea-Watch. We didn't know what battlement idea to go with. It just felt too plain, overdone kind of thing. So we actually came up with a really smart idea, but it involved that you couldn't see over the battlements, which isn't very helpful. But I came up with an idea that really did solve that problem massively. So we'll be using iron bars for the gate. You can have open or closed. It's a permanent open or a permanent close. So yeah, you're just gonna need to deal with that. It's better than having iron doors, isn't it? So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can get this. Let's see, just bring it down a bit more to a height that seems reasonable. I'd say there, possibly. Well, we'll find it. You'd never really know with a gate how tall you want it to be until you put the sides on it. I think one more down, actually. Yeah, one more down. And then that should be enough for us to do this, 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 this. Now, a trick that you always want to have is that the iron bars come down like this. You don't want them to be visible at the top. You want it to look as if they've came down like that. So you want it to look as if it can drop. That's the illusion it's given here. They can drop further down than they actually are. So we do that. There you go. That's a gate instantly. It's a very small gate actually. We should have done one up. You see, you never know with gates, but we'll leave it at that. You get the basic, idea of the gate. That's also another reason why I went for 30. Sorry about the little bit of lag there. I'm actually running out of memory quickly, so I need to get this done quickly. It could be split into 2 parts for all I know. Oh, for God's sake. So, basically, it's just an annoyance. I'm running out of space on my computer. Don't know why I even built it up like that, but okay. And it always happens. I run out of space on my computer because I've got a lot on this. Guys, I've got tons of stuff on this. And then I start getting lag on videos, and it really annoys me because I can't record properly. So if it has to go into 2 videos, I'll add a little bit extra about how to possibly do some bits of courtyard and things. And we'll do the battlements next time, possibly the towers next time. I'm not sure. Depends on how this video goes. And how long it's going to take. However, you just go with it. Go with what you're building. You need to have an idea in your head before you start building. That's basically what helps me. If you have an idea in your head of what it's going to look like, it's going to help you so much more. It's just you need to be able to put that idea, adjust it slightly to fit in the game, and you just got to, if you come into any problems while you were thinking about it, or while you're trying to put it in the game, you just have to adapt to it. Don't just, flip out, quit. I mean, I know some people that just quit if they run out of they had an idea in their head, they just don't adapt to it. I mean, I had an idea in my head for my last medieval build, and to be honest, I was kind of annoyed when it didn't turn out properly, but, however, when we came up with a better battlement idea, it was the battlements that really confused me, and I was like, it doesn't even look good. It didn't look as good as I pictured it. It was too chunky and things. I just didn't like it. So basically what happened was, we ended up adjusting it. I'm actually only going to bring the tower up to here for now because we're going to work on the battlements. We ended up adjusting the battlements to something new, and it looked better than even what I pictured. So you just got to try and find a way to adapt is a good way to start off. So yeah, I mean, some people can find building quite boring. You see, the reason I do it, basically why I've been building things, if you guys saw the Hobbit trailer that's been out really recently, actually, I think this is literally after I uploaded it. It might be uploaded in the same day, I don't know. If not, the next day. That'd be when you're watching it, possibly. But yeah, it's this. I mean, the reason that I build is because I know I'm getting something out of it. I'm getting a lot of reward out of building. I can look at it and say, I mean, that took bloody ages, but now I can do something with it. So that's what you should do. Find something that you want to do with building. If you're a good builder, don't stop. You could even form a build team, because I know that kind of shit, people pay you, which is, I mean, I don't quite understand that bit, but, that's still good, isn't it? If people pay you, then I mean, it's different. Yeah, there we go. High CPU usage from Fraps. There we go. This is where it's about to begin. That's when I know. So, yep, we'll get the battlements out of the way, I think, and then next time we'll do a courtyard. I think I want to finish off the basics of, medieval builds. Now, I'm not actually going to build all 4 sides of this castle, because it's going to be the same. It's really just going to be the same. I'm refusing to rebuild Sea-Watch. It took far too long. But basically, it's just you just need to find something really that you can relate your builds with. If you're making possibly an adventure map for anything, you know, you post it on something, whatever, you know, that kind of thing. You just gotta find a way to put your building into good use, and then if you do that, you're gonna find a lot of good ways. The reason I'm doing this is because this is going to use because it's helping you guys. So just honestly, just follow what I'm doing. It's honestly this simple. Or if you've got an idea in your head, even edit this. If you think it would look better your way, you could even put your own roof tower on it. I personally think that's done too much. That's why I won't be doing that. But yeah, you've just got to find something that you like doing with building. Okay, so now we've got the basics of the wall out of the way, and it's looking quite flat. Now, this is what some people might get annoyed with. It's going to stay that flat, apart from this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull it out like this. And this might annoy people, but this is the only type of variation that's going to be on this wall. It's just this and the gate in the middle. That's all you need. You don't need anything else, okay? If you want to put something else, feel free. I'm not going to stop you. But this is all it needs. Just this. You'll see the way it actually looks, Sea-Watch, when I upload the last harvest, which should be soon. So basically, oh god, now the door's open, there's going to be background noise. Oh no! That is honestly bad. Oh, see, now there's people talking in the background. Oh no. Alright, well, you're just going to have to annoy just get annoyed by my annoying ass parents and just bear with it for now. I'm so sorry, this is the most unprofessional piece of shit. But, basically, I'm going to do the creations and such very quickly, and then I'm going to head off. Now this might look really stupid, but it's actually quite, it works, you know, it works. Somebody could shut that damn door! But, oh, right, hallelujah, it worked. My prayers have been answered. So maybe I won't need to go off as quickly as I thought, unless my Fraps starts acting up. And if Fraps users know what I mean by that, oh god. Don't get me started about Fraps. Now there we go. Now that's also another reason why we had it to be perfectly even, because this is backed up against this wall, and over here is backed up against this wall. If that's not the case, there's going to be a gap in your crenellations, and it's going to look awful. So, everything is for a reason, okay? Now, this was the problem that me and Ed encountered. So, basically, because the door is going to be here, we've got a lot of space, right? Put the door there, and then we can do this. That might look a bit weird, but it gives you better view, and it works. So what we did at Sea-Watch, we used this because we could use our, you know, good crenellations, and we could use this. So basically, like, we could have good battlements and not be shot, because if we had those battlements any lower, all of our body would be exposed, or none of our body would be exposed, so we had to use half slabs in order to make that really efficient. So, yeah, that's just people talking and walking in here. How annoying is this? How annoying is this? This is the kind of stuff I need to deal with daily. Every time it's never when I record, actually, now that I notice it, it's never actually when I'm doing anything important. It's, wait, no, when I'm not doing anything important, they don't come in. But if I'm doing something important, they're like, oh, noise, noise, noise. So yeah, I just need to deal with that, basically. Now, I'm actually going to show you the front after I'm done with this little line. I'm not going to bother with the battlements right now. Gonna just put that there as well. Now look at that. That's all you need. And it will look better when we're done with it. So, once we're done with the wall, we'll move on to towers. Towers can be a bit different, and I mean, I think we're just going to go with stone on the inside. Normally I would put wood, but I didn't get any wood slabs and things, and there's a lot more to towers than there is to walls. So, I basically prepared myself mostly for walls. Now, if you're wondering why I have a flint and steel and a hopper, that is because that is the smart lighting trick that I have. Now, we need to work it out in the sense that we need to try and find a way to light up this wall without using torches because they look out of place. I mean, you can't have any torches on this wall. I mean, look at it. You can't. There's literally nowhere you can put torches unless you make a block in the middle of the wall and put torches on it. Oh, this is right. What? Have I done it? Oh god, I did. No, I did. I did it because that confused me. I've actually done it. Oh no! See, this is the kind of things that can happen. I mean, I knew what I was doing with this. I knew what I was doing with this build, and this just happened. But what are you gonna do? You're gonna go back and fix it. You don't quit. That's a personal mistake of mine. See? Watching a tutorial and there's already a mistake in it. Of course, building, you can just... Literally, that was one block out, and now I need to change the entire crenellations on this side. So, yeah, it's... I mean, that can put people off. Oh god, what have I done now? Oh, right, there we go. That can put people off. Can I encourage you to not be put off by that? Now, this is the kind of hard part. You need to judge whereabouts you can put things. Now, this is the hardest bit, to be honest. See, because that doesn't work. Now let's see what I can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put that there, get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's a third. Right, get rid of that. And then I think it was just... We had a gap. So if I redo this, like this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. You put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. You put that there. And then you have that there. And that there, I think. And that was the way we worked it. If not, that's the way we're going to work it now. Because it's still symmetrical. Don't let little minor offsets just put you off. You don't let that happen. Now, this is a smart trick that we've actually used for a very long time. You light a hopper on fire, it looks like a brazier. Now, actually, fire spread isn't on. No. Fire spread's probably on, so this isn't going to work. And I can tell it's not going to work already. It worked on the pig image. Why am I doing that? Because I thought I was flying. It works on the pig image server, and yeah, there we go. It's going off. But I think you guys get the idea. That was basically how we were going to light it. That's how it's lit on the actual server. But we can't have that lit like that here. So see, for lighting effects, the very thing that I said I wasn't going to do, I kind of have to do. But I think you guys get the idea. Just for lighting effects, but I'm going to do this. So that we can see what it will look like. I mean, it will be basically the same lighting, so there's not a lot to worry about. That should be the way it looks. Probably a bit brighter, because we've got braziers on the actual version. I just threw that torch away. Fuck you, torch. Which also won't work with this oak wood, so I'll need netherrack. At least this works for this one. I'll be able to keep this one lit. Now, I prefer to use oak wood and things on the actual server because you can still see, and there's Ollie playing Gary's mod, you can actually still see through, like, if that makes sense. You can still see through fire if you look at it at a certain angle. So if you see netherrack, you're gonna go, netherrack. It doesn't feel proper. So that's something that's always put me off, was just looking at netherrack. But now that we're done with the wall, we can throw that out the window. But by wall, we're now on to the towers. Now it's the same on both sides, so I don't know if I'm going to show you one or I'm going to show you both. I think I'll show you both just to go over it again if you don't catch everything, so that you don't need to be bothered rewinding, because I know you're all lazy. Just checking. Just kidding. But I'm lazy, so yeah, just for people that are like me. Right, up with you. So we'll put the other side up as well. So we're actually going. Oh dear, how's this gonna work? Here we go. There we go. There's the lag. There's the lag I was looking for. There we go. At least we're over that. It's gonna come back any second. Now, the crenellations on the top of these / battlements are much different, much different, because you can't get this wrong, or you're done. You're basically just done. You're just told to go home. You're done for today, you know. So yeah, you can't get this wrong, or bad things will happen. There's bats everywhere. Like, why are there bats? Oh, super flat world, that's why. I mean, I've never actually seen a bat outside a cave in this game. That's never something I've seen. I mean, I've seen it in real life. It's quite rare, to be honest, but I've seen them outside at night, sometimes flying around a mad tree. Don't know what the hell it is. Probably like that mad red tree from Game of Thrones. Bunch of ravens on it. Except bats. I don't know. But yep. Here we go. This is the next bit on the tower that we need to do. We rim it just like we rimmed the wall. Now, I don't know if there's any kind of towny server that lets you do sieges and things, but this is a good way to prevent it, I'll tell you that. Nobody can ladder up. Like, I mean, it'd be cool if some people decided, let's have a friendly war and we'll do sieges and things. I mean, that'd be pretty sweet, to be honest. I'd kind of enjoy that. Now, here, we're not going to have any... Wait, we're not going to have tall battlements. They're going to be relatively, medium battlements. Now, pay very close attention to this. You have to leave the corner blocks, because they're stairs. If I show you here, they're stairs right there. So you need to leave those corner blocks, but we're going to put slabs over the top. Now, normally you would have a floor and a bit that goes down into the, bit with an entrance to the tower, which gets you up on the wall and such. However, I'm just going to show you the basic outline. You guys can, I think you know what the inside of a tower looks like, personalise it a little bit. You could even add a barracks and beds at the bottom, possibly. I don't know. Whatever suits you, really. Point is, you want it to look good on the outside, so we're going to start by going in the corners and making bits like that. So just do that on every single corner. Oh, my bad. Right. And then, you're going to do the exact same battlements, except with a twist. Right? You're going to stop there. Because look at the problem you've hit. Now, this is the way we actually work this out. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Me and Ed managed to work that out. I'm getting lag because of fraps. Thankfully, this should be around about the end of the video. Oops, bad, that was an accident. So yeah. Fraps really wants to eat me now. But we shall not let it. Now take your slab and do that. Make smaller kind of battlements in the middle. I got really pissed off when Ed found this out. I could not make any bits. I kind of flipped out up here. I'm like, oh, we need to like restyle the top of this. Obviously you're gonna have a hole somewhere so that you can climb up with a ladder or something. But for the purposes of me being lazy, we're not gonna do that. However, on the very top, meaning here, we're going to lift this, do that, and then we lift all of that around this area. Well, apart from that bit. And we do this. And this will form a nice little, a kind of larger brazier at the top. So that it looks quite nifty. I quite like the way it looks. And this is just a nice size for you to be able to see over, not right down, because in real life you couldn't like look directly below, could you? So it gives you a good range from up here. And same with here. So it's the exact same height, as you can see. That's how it's helpful. Well, maybe not the exact same height, but yeah, just about. Actually, I think it is the exact same. Yeah, it's the exact same height. Never knew that. Learn something new every day. So once you've done that, you can proceed to your other tower and do the exact same thing. Seeing as I'm an idiot and don't know how to edit, I would speed this up, but yeah, I'm an idiot and I don't know how to edit, as I just stated. So yep, just go with this. Go with this. And again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to clear out the sides, but not the corners. Remember, not the corners, or that's going to screw you over badly. Plus, we need to put the battlements on there as well, so it would seem that you literally do need it to be there. That, and there would be a hole in your tower, which isn't good. And nobody wants holes in the side of their tower, because that's a weakness. I mean, I may be rambling. It's just to keep you, honestly, I would be bored as balls if I'm watching a guy silently build things at a very slow rate. I mean, I was thinking when Sean suggested this to me, it'd be like some kind of, if you've seen any things like Let's Builds and things, you know, what are they called again? Time lapses, that's the one. That was the word I was looking for. It was like time lapses, that's what I thought he meant. So basically, I'm gonna do this first actually. Basically, I was like, I've got nobody to record that, and he's like, oh no, and he showed me an example video. I'm like, alright, okay, that's fine. I guess I'll try that out. So you guys tell me what you think. Do you like this? Or would you like me to do it in the form of a time lapse, which would be a bit harder, and I'd need to find somebody to record it and then send the recording sped up to me, which is not, again, the best. But yeah, voila! I finished it, basically. That took long enough, I'd say. Okay. Now, woo! Right, there you go. That is your basic fortress wall. Now, that is all I'm going to show you today. So thank you everybody for watching. You can find you can find Sean on the main channel and thank him for suggesting that I do this, because this video was only made because Sean suggested it. And I'm going to show you this on shaders, Rudiplays, in both times. So that's what it's going to look like with your shaders on, guys. And you probably want to put some torches at the gate. And the gate's probably wanting to be a bit bigger as well, but it doesn't matter, does it? But thank you everybody for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you want more. Be sure to hit the like button if you want more also, because that's what I'm going to go off of, likes. Be sure to go visit Sean's channel. And as always, have a nice day.